Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Jaime Lopez, and this is my fourth video. I'm gonna make a video every day for a whole year, and just see where that takes me. What I do want to do though is I want the videos to actually be useful. I've been watching a lot of YouTube people, post on their experiences making a YouTube channel and how they grew, and a lot of it just seems very very conniving. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's almost like you have to do the thumbnail this way, or you have to have a hook for your video, and you have to do certain things. It's almost like you, the person who's watching this video, is the prey. And I need to set a trap to catch you. And I need to keep you caught, keep you trapped, you giving me attention enough time so that I can get money from you. And you see all these AI slop YouTube channels with millions of views. You see these motivational channels with motivational videos, and it's an AI voice impersonating an actual motivational speaker. And you could tell, I know you could tell, and I could tell because we're self-help junkies, and we've listened to these motivational speakers for years, and we know what they would say and what they wouldn't say. And obviously you could kind of still tell it's AI. And then there's these people, with the hooks and with the sensational titles, trying to hook people. And I'm like, dang, is that what I have to do to grow my YouTube channel? Do I have to kind of trick people into watching it? And I decided, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna make these videos and talk about things that I observe, just whatever comes into my mind, and hopefully this can spark some sort of interest or inquiry in your mind, and you could see the world through a different perspective, through my perspective, and just learn. I think it's important for us to really learn and see other people's perspectives of the world, to understand that sometimes we feel like the world is the way we see it because we can only see the world from our perspective. It's almost like we're trapped in our own minds, and it's very difficult to try to see the world from somebody else's perspective. And I guess we have to understand that everybody's perspective is valid. Sometimes somebody says something that I don't agree with. There's a reason why they believe that. There's a reason why that person has that perspective. Circumstances in their life. And so that perspective is valid for that person because of who that person is and the things that person has gone through. Yeah, this is my fourth video. I'm gonna keep uploading more and more. And I'd want to hear from you guys and comment what you think. What you think about this video. Is the microphone working good? Do I need to change the setting? I probably need a new background. But I just want to be real, man. YouTube, it's just so fake sometimes. And then you see the weird voices that they have, the weird pitch, how they the cadence of how they talk. They talk with a sense of urgency to keep you hooked. I I can't even do it, but you know, like, oh, this, I don't know. You know what I mean? And it's just, it's so fake, man. It's just becoming so fake. And so I want to be real. And there's a few other people out here who are real, you know. And I've also seen, you know, videos of people who start off being very authentic and real. And as they're getting bigger and bigger, and as they're making money, it's almost like they can't be real no more. You know what I mean? It's almost like they almost censor themselves so that they don't lose money, or I don't know why that happens. But you see it with channels as people get big. You know, you see it everything in music. You know, everything kind of becomes more commercialized for the masses. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your perspectives and what you guys want to talk about. Thank you.